Andre, is Daniel Sturridge back? Do you recover from that footing?
Yeah, it should be okay. He trained almost, trained 100% with the team today, so it should be okay.
What did you make of his performance really?
Well, I didn't see it because I went to see another game, but I was informed about his substitutions for that injury, but nothing else.
He talked again about wanting to play as the number 9 in the middle of a front three. Are you tempted at all by that prospect?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Why is that?
Because we have three strikers, 3 wonderful strikers, which are the ones that are entitled to that position, and Daniel knows that from the beginning of this season, since I spoke to him.
He also backed you and called on his fellow players to unify behind the team between now and the end of the season. Are you encouraged to hear things like that?
Yeah, I think it's important. I think we must construct on this last win that we have. There is a slim chance of the third place getting closer to us this weekend if we do our job, and with that big clash between Tottenham and Man United. And we have to put it into perspective. I think, Tottenham's title contention lasted 1 week, because after that the results didn't happen. But we have a slight chance, and we want to push for it, and we have to take this responsibility and this opportunity in the end. But we need to do it with results.
If you are to push for fourth and indeed third, is it the away form that needs to be addressed? It's what, 2 points out of 9, isn't it, last 3 away games?
Well, yeah, but I think, to be fair, broadening up the situation a little bit, we have been competent away from home as well. Our numbers are not great, entertaining, but we have 5 wins and 5 draws, 3 losses away from home. It's respectful, but not up to our standards, and we want to improve with the win. At the moment, I think the most important thing is to focus on what we still can do in this league. It can go into equation that the third place becomes nearer to us. We don't know, but for us to have that opportunity, we must do our job and win the game.
Regardless of whether he was referring to Frank Lampard or not, what did you make of David Luiz saying that no player should ever forget he's just a club employee?
Well, I think it's no different from any other club. No, in the end, we are all employees of the club and professionals of the club, and in the end, players have to take responsibilities. Managers have to take responsibility from the owner, and so on and so forth in a normal club structure.
And how would you describe your relationship with Frank Lampard?
Good, excellent.
You suggested for the first time the other day on Portuguese radio that it's not guaranteed that you'll continue to see this project through.
Yeah, but I said exactly the same thing in the press conference, but you guys were a little bit distracted. I said exactly the same thing. What would be the impact of a change in the actual running of the results, and what would be the projection of the future? The only thing I extended in the radio interview, which was open to you guys, but you guys left, was that there was a doubtness over the future, which lies in every single job in our lives, in mine and in yours. In the end, we all have to compete to be successful, and you guys the same, and everybody is more or less under threat as you continue to build positive or negative results.
Do you think March might be the month that will define Chelsea's season? And I say that because you've obviously got the Champions League, the FA Cup, and games with Spurs.
Well, it can define the season in terms of continuity or not in those competitions, for sure. I mean, one competition will be decided in the middle of May, which is the Premier League. The other ones we will hope to continue progressing on them. But on that sense, yes, if you don't win them, can define a trophy last season for Chelsea.